Sacred word party flow gets your mile high priest. I'm up here on Venus's day. The moon is currently in Virgo while I record this message for the Pisces Sun Moon Rising Collective. What's good, Pisces? This is your message for the full moon in Sagittarius. Prior to that, we do have a Sun Cazimi with Jupiter, and also Venus is conjunct Jupiter before Venus and the Sun and Jupiter all move into Gemini this next week, and then we'll hit the full moon spot. Okay, for your pre-meditation, pre-shuffle meditation, I have boundaries. So card number 26, take up space. The limelight or spotlight is probably on you, Pisces, and you're suddenly like, what? So yeah, you've got a lot to do. Setting boundaries in all sorts of ways, in all aspects of your life. Maybe involved with too many people. I mean, maybe you love it. Maybe you want to help the world, but don't burn out. But Saturn is still in Pisces, bro. Like, do you see the Sun here with the Cazimi and the Union and the Prince of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles here? Like, where are you showing too much and where are you not showing yourself enough leeway, enough time? Really, you have to show up, you have to be present, and it's not just that you have to be present for one person, it's that you have to be present for yourself so that you can show up for the group, so that you can have this union that you want. It's more setting up boundaries with you and yourself, right? Wow, the devil, when I split with the Ace of Cups at the bottom. I have here the Thoth Tarot, and we were working with the Sacred Symbols Tarot or Oracle by Marcella Kroll. Thank you, Pisces. I'm going to do the So regardless of whether you have a Piscean natal placement in your birth chart, this may still resonate with you, and I strongly suggest that you check out your other sign placement readings. Why not check out the Sagittarius and the Virgo messages while you're at it, Pisces? Feel free to share this message with anyone that you think may resonate or may resonate or may... or that the message may resonate with. Comment me, leave me a comment, subscribe, stick around, hit the like, hit the thumbs up, support the message. There could be a fiery individual, Sagittarius, coming towards you. And it could be, so the other message that I'm getting to is that a lot of what's happening now is because of the fact that you are setting more boundaries, and you have been setting more boundaries along the way, because you do have good fortune stemming from good friendships. Something is changing too, okay? Out of shadow, right? Out of that stuckness comes the flow, comes your star, comes clarity. Out of disappointment, right? And this has been a clear resounding messages in these. I did all the mutable signs. So I started with Sagittarius, then Gemini, then Virgo, now you. All of these messages are resounding, or this specific message is very repetitive in that it's in the reaction, right? Because of how big the power of manifestation, the magic with the Sagittarius full moon, you're encouraged to really feel the magic and to really feel and honor the manifestations that you've already begun with these previous new moons, especially this latest full new moon in Taurus. It's almost like every week we have this like intense power of the new moon in Taurus kind of just bubble up, keeps bubbling up, and like out of so much good. Is it that you're going for all this good out of a reaction from the past, or reacting to the past? Or is it that you're clearly eliminating a lot of what keeps you stuck, and now you're operating in a free-spirited, mentally clear, like higher-willed, and very guided, godly driven and godly directed path. You're on that path, okay? We have the Aeon and the Emperor and the Nine of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces, trying to fly out because you're not stuck in the old anymore. You see what keeps you stuck. You see what makes you lazy. You see that when you don't create boundaries, you tire out, and then people just think that they see a lazy person. But what they're looking at is a burnt out fish. Seven of Cups as the situation coming out of, like, I believe that was my facetious message that I wasn't trying to be I wasn't trying to be mean about. I was just like, Pisces, there's a lot, like, some of you Pisces, like, really love to be looked at as like a ooh, let me help you, let me be your therapist. Venus and Scorpio. Let's play a little game. Pisces, that's what you give me. And you're like, I can help. I can handle this one. It's becoming a little bit too intense where you're picking up a lot of others' vibrations, especially with the water, okay? And the affluence hit by none other than our lovely father, karmic path, Saturn, okay? Blocks. Well, how many shadows do you have to fix before you realize that you're blocking? Wow, and this is the challenge, the Five of Wands. It seems to be the challenge for a lot of the collective, which is why I keep mentioning these mutable readings I just did for Sag and Gemini and Virgo. Okay, that's why I'm not trying to be mean, but I have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck trying to illuminate you to these spiritual traps that you tend to fall in, and where they keep you from truly moving towards what you want. That's what wants to come out, but here's what comes out: futility, okay? The science of it all. Where do you stay stuck? Where do you strategize too much? Where do you think that your plan will work when you clearly see that it's not working? Or where do you have too many plans to make it work and there's just too many plans that don't work? Where do you actually need to make plans to make it work, right? And it's mostly you cutting yourself out of these situations. I got 7, 7, and then 5. Where can you cut yourself out? Where can you constrict yourself? Where do you need to hold back? Perhaps in solving too many others' issues, or like showing friendship through solving others' issues. I don't know if that clearly proves that you are a friend, Pisces, when you're solving others' issues energetically, karmically, however that you see that you are as this like walking, waking, angelic force. What if you were just a human being trying to enjoy yourself? How would you set those boundaries up? Pisces, what if your mission wasn't to solve everyone's issues or solve the world's problems? What if your attention was on not solving everyone's mental health problems for them, right? Under the guise of spirituality, or the guise of I'm a person of spiritual regard, or thank you, Goddess Isis, Sun God Alon, Mercury, Archangels. Yeah, so I mean, the Kazimi is going to show you, Pisces, where you are acting like The cookie in the cookie jar. Cook the cookie in the cookie jar. Who took the cookie? Pisces, was it you? Like, you're saying it was you, but like you're not gonna admit it. This is the past. 7 of Pentacles, 777, and the High Priestess, the Moon card. You're not telling the truth, just like Virgo. You, some days out of the week, you're not telling the truth, but you're showing up like that you are doing the work for others, and maybe that's why I'm yelling at you, and that's where what I'm not trying to give you the answer to is, but I'm now giving you the answer. Like you're doing all the work for others. And so here's 7 of Wands. That's trying to come out. Like you're realizing you're stuck in this spiritual battle. Like you're taking on too many others. Energetic. Like this is Saturn in Pisces. So for the rest of the year, can you see yourself through this? Okay. It's like you got to come back to it. You are a very magical being. You are very magically exalted. So work with your magic to set clear direction for you and for you to work alongside your earth angel spirit guides. It's like come to earth because there's a higher vibration to you. Okay. And this is a spiritual growth. This is your Akashic. This is your karma, Pisces. If you want me to put it that way, I will. See something and acknowledge your sight and your vision that, yeah, you may see beyond, and, well, you may be able to see more than the normal eye, whatever. But, like, you've got jobs to do. You've got a lot of work to do. And I think that's your spiritually, like, growth spurt, like your spiritual growth spurt where you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, like the Father speaks to you. I wrote Saturn Vision, the Father, and then I wrote New Life, and then I wrote the Eye of Horus, the Eye of Horus. Okay, so protection and boundaries, and how you show up in the world, and how others project their false notions and false truths onto you. Well, whose truths are you taking on? Okay, this is a love angel message tainted by the severity that you suppose is yours to take on. It's not me yelling at you. This is God yelling at you. This is God asking you, where are you protecting yourself and where are you honoring your eternal new life? Why are you living others' lives for them? 5 of Wands, once again, okay? That's your present, current moment. Okay, what's trying to come to you? All the jobs, the need for boundaries to be set so that you can honor all the new activity that you are meant to do and not to take on others. I know this is the harsh truth, and I know that you feel left out, but you're not really left out. You're meant to go in a new direction. And there will be people there to meet you. They're already looking at you. The Scorpio probably, that loves you, that wants to work and build with you and build an empire with you and sees your true attractive nature where you don't have to like work for it because you're the freaking Empress. Magic, baby. 4 of Swords once again. Go get you some sleep, baby. I'm gonna go eat a burger. Speaking of Pisces, I'm gonna go eat a burger, Pisces. I hope you enjoy the message. Leave a thumbs up even if you don't enjoy the message, right? What's good, Pisces? Leave me a comment. I'm a Pisces too, baby. This is your full moon in Sag message. What's good, Pisces? What if we met on the street, Pisces to Pisces, baby? I don't know about you, but my moon's in Sag. What's good? Talk to you soon.